I wanted to clarify something about when I said taking advice. In no way, hold on. In no way am I saying that just because somebody ain't in a relationship that they can't give advice. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, all right, so for example, let's say, for my ladies, let's say you got a homegirl that had a dude that, um, let's say they was your homegirl and her man was, the dude was cheating on your homegirl, right? And so every time your homegirl was calling her dude, he wasn't answering the phone because he was with somebody else. And then let's say she found that out, right? So then let's say some time go by and now you are in a relationship and your dude ain't answering his phone, right? And you feeling the dude. Like, y'all, let's say y'all ain't in a relationship fully, but y'all like right there where like y'all ain't dealing with nobody else. Y'all dealing with each other exclusively. Y'all done, you know what I'm saying, had sex, and it's almost at that point where it's damn near a relationship, but it's not official. So let's say for some reason or another, you end up, calling the dude and he ain't answering his phone, right? And let's say, for example, the reason that he ain't answering his phone is because he at work or because he legitimately lost his phone or whatever. It was a legit reason. It wasn't no funny business going on while he wasn't answering his phone. He just, for some reason, could not answer the phone. And you started bugging out because you feeling this dude. You don't want to be hurt. You know what I'm saying? You might have dealt with that in the past, but you're trying to keep trying to think positive. And so you going crazy, trying to deal with it inside. So you go to the friend who had the relationship with her dude cheated on her, right? And so you go to your homegirl and you ask her, girl, what should I do? I like this dude, I'm feeling this dude. He been doing all good up until now, and then all of a sudden he just not answering his phone. Like, what should I do? And then she say, girl, you better drop that nigga. You better drop that nigga. Leave that nigga alone. Cause that nigga cheating. You know what I'm saying? If he see your phone calls, why he ain't answering? Nah, fuck that nigga. Drop that nigga, right? What? And ladies, y'all know y'all done had them situations, and probably fellas too. What I'm saying is that the friend who got cheated on, that's giving the advice, is giving her advice from the perspective of somebody that's been hurt before. You see, not every situation is a negative situation. Even if that negative situation happened to you and then months later it happens to your friend, it's not always the same thing. But see, when you hurt and you never dealt with that pain before, you go around giving everybody advice based on the shit that happened bad to you. Now, let's say that friend does take the advice and leaves the dude, and this nigga ain't did nothing. He lost his phone. He got it robbed the night before. I don't know, whatever. It's not always a negative thing. But sometimes when you getting that advice from somebody who's been hurt before, they can potentially be giving you negative information or information that's based off of pain. And then you take that info from your friend and then you end up leaving the dude. And he could be a 80% good dude. You know what I'm saying? The other 20% he's still working on. You know what I mean? Or whatever. He had a bad day and didn't want to answer the phone. It could be whatever, right? But you taking bad information from somebody who may not be qualified at the time because they still healing. They haven't healed from what's happened to them. So all I'm saying, people, is be mindful of who you take advice from. Like I said before, take whatever the wisdom is, but also think like, damn, am I sure I want to make a decision about my own relationship that is totally different from everybody else's? Do I want to make a decision about my relationship based on what a friend says I should do when that friend had a bad experience and most likely their information is based on that bad experience? It's something to think about.